That's a good and candid conversation with Dr. Reverend Kobia. Now, let's talk about the global platform for disaster risk reduction, that is GP 2025, brought together global leaders and policymakers. Financial solutions in disaster management initiatives were also among the key issues topping the agenda at this high-level multi-stakeholder event held in Geneva in Switzerland, in a bid to forge a path forward for a more disaster-resilient world. Now, here are some of the highlights as compiled by our producer Bernard Timbe, who is currently attending the summit in Geneva, Switzerland. Take a look.
And assistants, this is the second day of the 8th session of the Global Platform on Disaster Risk Reduction happening right here in Geneva, Switzerland. And of course, the case of Africa was mentioned in the just concluded opening ceremony of the World Resilience Recovery Conference, where a representative from Africa, the Vice President of Zambia, highlighted some of the issues that are peculiar with Africa as a region.
Yeah, I'm Vice President from Zambia, Mutalena Lumango, coming to attend this Global Platform Conference, which includes what we have just seen opened. Recovery has a lot. It is a package. I think, having listened to the opening remarks, it's a package. But for Africa, I think what we must look at is to realize that climate change issues and the other disasters will not go away. So what is the way forward?
So the session was to look at issues of funding in terms of early warning systems in communities. And basically, I was focused on civil society assessing funding to be able to set up effective early warning systems in communities.
Whether we look at infrastructure, it is preparedness. When we look at the economy, it is preparedness, because these disasters are not only affecting physical infrastructure, they are affecting livelihoods, they are affecting businesses. So there is a need for collaboration between governments, private sector, come together and ensure that we are prepared before the disasters strike. Africa, prepare. And therefore, it calls for prioritizing in our budgeting systems. We have to prioritize the issues of building back better.
Community commitment were some of the challenges they looked at, and also the solutions on how to address of all of these issues by having the diverse funding opportunities, and also donor organizations focusing their support of their programs around early warning systems, and then also governments improving on their budget and also improve on their policies and also political will, and then also training, capacity building for civil society organizations.
Africa is a signatory to the Sendai framework, and we have about 5 years more to go. 5 years is enough for Africa as a region to look at how far so far with the Sendai framework. Where are we? You know, what are the challenges? What are we missing? How do we meet up the speed before the end of 5 years? Yes, so we need to further the discussion.